Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of MC Eternal. How are you guys doing today? How's life? I'm actually not very happy today. What? It's okay. Take number 2. I'm actually not very happy today because I spent hours and hours trying to make this diamond farm, and unfortunately during the last update they said that you're not allowed to cash in on your hard-earned diamonds until you finish this quest line. And I would like to mention that this is a very weird collection of quests because you have the ladder and then you have the quintuple nether star sandwich. You cannot have them on the same page. It doesn't make any sense. But in any case, I want money, so we need to finish this. Of course, I'm not going to bore you to death by crafting everything on camera, so I will do all the crafting off camera, and I will bring you in for the interesting stuff, and also not for the items that I can just buy in a shop. I noticed that there has been an update to the pack, and I made a horrible mistake of updating the pack, because now the introduction chapter is much worse. I need to get a totem of undying, I need to get a pixie in a jar, I need to gather a lot of stuff. So unfortunately today we will not be able to finish it, but if we manage to do most of them, I'll be very happy. They added particles to the nether, which is incredibly weird. I'm actually here trying to gather some iridite and some cobalt. There is a lava cat. We need one more iridite. That's it. I just discovered something fun. So with my primal crusher, I can get valerium. Nice. And we have our iridite. We can go home. And did you know that vampires can swim in lava? I just realized that someone might actually try that. Don't. It's because of the pendant. Not because I'm a vampire. Now let us see who's more annoying. Oh, and by the way, I came back to the nether because I had to look for blood from biomes of plenty. The wither skeletons are invisible. Okay. A pig pet. Gives you saturation, okay. According to the JEI, we're going to need the blood from biomes of plenty in order to make pig iron. Cow pet. Removes negative potion effects. Nice. There has been a death in my colony. Why? Barbarians? This is not incredibly fair because I'm not in that dimension. And my dear friends, you have attacked the wrong colony. What? I don't know what to say. I actually need the fireworks because I have no idea how to make them. Alright guys, it's been a couple of hours later and unfortunately I had to redesign the entire base for the third time in this pack because after the update my applied energistic system was not working. Well, technically this is not our third redesign because the first one was just a design, so this will be our second redesign. Yeah. Wait a minute, what did I just say? Yeah, who cares, it does make sense. But we will talk about this later on because for the moment I'm tired of seeing the inside of my base. So we're going to go on a very small adventure. Because the Ice and Fire mod has also gone through an update and now there's a Hydra, which gives you a Hydra heart, which seems to be very useful. We're also going to need to bring a lot of mobs back home, so I'm carrying a lot of mob imprisonment tools and soul vials. And we're also going to take a bed, a coffin, and some food. Since I'm a vampire, doing this adventure is going to be a slight challenge because we have to keep it at night times all the time because the rain is just annoying. Also, I'm carrying 2 containers of blood and I'm trying to get myself saturated. Hopefully we will find food on the way. And if we go this direction, we should hit new terrain. We're also looking for some mobs from the Undead fish mod and I think we can find some of them in the mountains. So on the way I will have to make a few stops. Oh, we also need you. A troll will be nice. Oh, look at that. That's so nice. I was also reading the bestiary and it seems that... Oh, she cannot suck me in. Nice. There's a dragon. Hello. So the dragons have 2000 health. Awesome. We're going to need a bow because this is not going so well. Come on. Oh, he's dead. Nice. On a positive note, the armor glitch seems to be gone. It's daytime and I'm going to burn to death. Okay, here is good. We can sleep here. Yes, and our colony is being attacked. It is perfectly okay because I put 5... Whoa. Okay. They can attack my colony as much as they want because I put railguns. I was going to say that according to the bestiary, there are also the undead mobs in a mausoleum. So if we fly in an ice biome, we should be able to find the mausoleum. Hopefully. Yeah, you have successfully defended your colony against the intruders. Fire dragons are fine because I'm immune to fire. You see? I told you. I know that there is a quest that I have to kill 100 dragons, but I'm thinking they're more frequent than they should be. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Do I have him? No. I have him. We're also going to need one of you. And the worst part is I cannot change into a bat in water. So I had to swim a lot. But that is a guardian temple. Okay, we should mark this. Are you dead? Are you brain dead? I did find a village and we're going to make this to our checkpoint because I need to go back home in order to change my armor. What the hell? Oh, pizza. That's nice. And I think saps are also a quest. Yeah, I was correct. Wait a minute, aren't these supposed to be from 1.15? Huh. Okay. We are actually going to change into our dragon steel armor and we're going to take our dragon steel sword. That's not the one. This one. And I think this time we should carry some bottles. Yes, I finally found a mausoleum. It's slightly glitched out, but it will do. So unfortunately we cannot dig our way inside and we need to find a key. And for that we need to find a leech. And I don't know where do they spawn. It does seem that if you have an ice dragon, you should be able to break through the blocks. I don't have an ice dragon, but we have our boy. Maybe he can also break it? Yeah, I cannot ride my own dragon. That is weird. Updates are not good. They're never good. I really want to get into that thing. So I do have a waypoint so that we can come back here. We're going to go home and bring something very special. I have literally one corrupted chorus fruit. And this will help us to go into spectator mode. For just a very few seconds, but I'm hoping that few seconds will be enough. Yes! It's enough! We're in! Whoop! Not in the wall, not in the wall. Okay. There are spawners, which look weird. Oh, you are an actual spawner, but you're not spawning anything. There's an ice dragon heart. Okay, I'll take it. What the? That is incredibly useful. That's a dragon forge. Most of it. Yeah, basically what I was trying to say is that it's not complete, so it's just loot. That's it. I saw a Hydra. Yes. It's here. Oops. Okay. You're not very friendly. I think what we're going to do is to try and take him home. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. I found another mausoleum and it seems the previous one was bugged out, because in this one we're getting the new mobs. They don't have that much health. He's called a Dread Knight. Ooh. So what do you drop? Dread Knight's sword. It's not bad. And the black shield. Nice. Okay, there is an invisible mob who's killing me. What can you do with these? You can make a torch and you can make dreadstone. Cause the dreadstone looks cool. So I thought maybe we can go in using the rift, but it seems that the rift is not working on it. It does work here. Personally, I do not see any reason that we have to try and get into that mausoleum, because in any case the mod does not seem to be complete. So we just mark it and come back here later on. I also came to a forest in order to find some mobs from the Fish's Undead Rising, and I found some of them. They are nice. Yeah, we can borrow a soul from here. And they are gone. Alright guys, we're finally back at the base, and now we should start fighting the Hydra. The thing that we want is the Hydra's heart, because it's a legendary weapon. But actually before we fight him, let me try and read. So it's not going to be that difficult, we just need to cut off his head and keep him burning at all times so that he will not regenerate health. Okay. That's easier said than done. Okay, he's on fire. That is a good thing, I hope. Come on, stop moving. How much health do you have? I think you have to aim for the place that he has lost the head. Yep, we have him. We have the heart. So if I keep this in my hotbar, it will always give me regeneration. And we also got a lot of fangs which we can use in order to make arrows. Nice. Would have been nice if we also got a skull, but we didn't. It's okay. Talking about items that are going to give us regeneration, there is an item called a Golden Heart. And that is from Fish's Undead Rising. And it gives you regeneration and repairs all of your items. And it's also a bubble. But it's going to require an Undying Heart. And since Fish's Undead Rising is part of the introduction quest, let us focus on that. There is a mob that I captured in a mob imprisonment tool, and if we kill this guy with our looting 6 sword, he should drop a heart. He has 300 health. Okay. There you go. We have 2 hearts. I actually had no idea, but this mod is quite nice. Oh, we have some guests. Anyway, if we put a jack-o'-lantern on top, and if we give you a heart, we will have a new friend. Hello. Yeah, unfortunately he's very slow, so he cannot catch up to these guys. But he's trying. And apparently he follows me everywhere. If we want to start this quest line, we have to start with brewing a potion of fission. And the way that this guy is going to work is that first of all we're going to need awkward potions, and once we have our awkward potion, we add this. And you actually get that root from a zombie, this guy, which you can find him in the swamps. The quest itself is complete, but if you give a potion of fission to a passive mob, he will duplicate. They think that's their mommy. Okay. For our next bit, we are going to need a Molten Heart, and you get a Molten Heart by using molten meat, which you will get from the salamanders which spawn in the nether. And we're going to use that in order to make the potion of Molten Lava. And this is actually really fun. So if you give a potion of fire resistance to a cow, and then feed it to him, you will get him. And we're actually going to take him home. The fun part about this cow is that he will produce lava instead of milk. And we are actually going to try and use this cow in order to generate lava, but later on. For the next quest we actually have to wait a little bit because I do not have the scythe claw. It drops from a very special mob which I could not find. So yeah. And I was hoping that today we would be able to work on a very small farm using one of the mobs that I found. Piranhas. Oh, we're under attack again. Nice. Well, technically I did not have to fight the raid because I already put railguns over here near the houses, so raiders cannot get in at all. So last episode we realized that if we put meat in a grinder, we will get blood and I can drink it. And therefore I was thinking, can we make a cow farm using piranhas? And obviously there's only one way to find out. So here's the cow and here's the piranha. Good, good. No. Go back in. Go back in. I want to see if they drop something. Yes, they drop everything. That is good. You come with me. And by the way, do you also get rid of the squid or no? No. Well, we do have a little bit of a pond over here which is next to our wizard tower, it is next to our mob farm, and it's next to the graveyard. So it makes total sense in order to have piranhas. So I'm thinking what we're going to have to do is to put the spawner over here and then give it the upgrades, these ones, and then I have to hook it up. You know, one of the perks of being able to jump this high is that you can see how deep you have to dig. I think this should be the correct level. Uh-oh. Gravel is not good. It is actually perfect because we're just under the mob duplicator. Very good. We are going to give it power and essence. So the thing that I'm not sure about is that if we spawn piranhas, will they despawn? I think I should be out of range. Let's go and check. No, it seems that they don't despawn. I do have a bunch of name tags, so just in case, I'm going to name tag them. Hello. Another thing that I should have checked is that does my Saigon work on them? Ooh, that's not good. Well, they will fall in water, so they won't die. Okay, that's fine. We have a few piranhas, and if we spawn a few cows, this should be fun. Yeah, that is nice. I think we need more piranhas though. Maybe 16? Yeah, we need a little bit more because this is taking a while. But it's fun. Yeah, I would say this is a good number of piranhas, and we don't want bosses because they give weird effects. I have no idea how to name them, which sounds funny, so I'm actually going to name it after you guys. Sorry, I think I underestimated how much name tags I'm going to need and how much anvils I'm going to consume. But it is perfectly fine. We have plenty. I named you twice. Okay. Yeah, I think this time I have enough. And what I don't have is enough piranhas. Yeah, I would say this is the proper number of piranhas. You guys are awesome. We do not want this farm to work at all times, we want it to work whenever I want it to. So we need to control it somehow with redstone. Yeah, that's a terrible idea. Let's try wireless. Oh yeah, we have cyclic. So we're fine. So I have a bit of a bad news. One of you decided to kill everyone because he was a boss. So yeah, I had to spawn more piranhas. I was thinking in order to activate the mob duplicator, we should use an Ender Overseer. This is a really cool block from Botania and you don't need any Botania infrastructure in order to make it. The way it works is that it will emit a redstone signal when you're looking at it. You see? It's actually quite fun. We have used it in Enigmatica too if I'm not wrong. So the question is, will you work underwater? No. It is perfectly okay because we have wireless redstone from Cyclic. We put down the receiver and we just hit the transmitter on it. And now they're linked. Ooh, this is not centered. Uh-oh. How did I make that mistake? It is perfectly okay because I can adjust it later on. But the way it's going to work is that I will look at that and we should get cows. Yes. Very good. Yes, it's actually very satisfying to watch. I like that. I have to adjust it. I made a very small access tunnel and all of our automation will be down here. So we do have an ender tank. Whoa, this is loud. Yes, I apologize for that, but we do have an ender tank, which is providing us with essence. We have a flux point, which is behind that thing, which you cannot see, but that is providing us with power. We have our redstone control. We have an ender chest, which will accept the meat. And we do have some filters in order to trash the garbage like intestines and get the leather in our applied energistic system. Why can't I jump? It's out of V. Nice. Yeah, I think that should be more than enough. Now we need to think, where do we get the blood? This building that you see over here, which I actually stole my first bed from, I always imagined it to be a crypt. This is why I started burying our villagers over here, and I had plans to convert it into something more special. So maybe down here we can have a crypt, and then we can have our blood. There's a hole. Why? I did not dig this. Maybe it's because of the structure. It's not important, it's fine. I'm also not very sure on the color palette, but I think we go with blood magic. It shouldn't be that bad. So anyway, I did bring the tanks. We're going to put them here. Then we're going to need the blood sieves, which go on top. And then we're going to need the grinder, which goes on top. Not there, here. I think what we can do is to put our ender chest over here, and I'm hoping conduits can attach to these guys. Yes, that is very good. So we're going to put you on round robin and give you some speed upgrades. And they're working. That is good. I have to decorate this. I did try to cover it as best as I can, and all we have to do is to look over there. We will get the cows, they will be grinded down to meat, and the meat goes down here into the crypt, which I haven't finished yet, but it will be converted to blood and I can drink it. Also, our favorite villagers who die will be buried here. Grace was our lumberjack. She was very useful. Oh, and by the way, this is a very stupid thing to do. It's not supposed to be efficient, or it's not supposed to be functional. It's just supposed to be piranhas eating cows. In the comments of the previous video, somebody mentioned that level 14 vampire is not the highest level of vampirism. And you can also get to level 15, and he also shared a link. So apparently what I have to do is to summon a tier 5 vampire baron and give him a book. So one of them is level 5. And he just killed the level 3. Okay, so we give him the book. Now he's level 6. And now I have to kill him? Oh my goodness, that is bad. What was that? Just to let you know, he has 750 health left. I need a better sword. Yes, this is a much better sword. And it does 100 damage. Very good. 145! Did you die? That was fast. And he will drop pure blood 6 out of 5. Very good. So we have another vampire book and we need 64 human heart. Yeah, half a stack. We need half a stack more. Okay, we have 1 stack of hearts. That is plenty. There's a thunderstorm, there's a mist. I like that. So friendly. I already had 39 hearts. Okay, that is fine. So do you work like this, or do you need endstone? Yeah, I think you're going to need endstone. I have to do this one by one. I forgot to mention, it's actually not endstone, it's endstone bricks. And we just put it inside and this should work. Let us try. Yep. So at first I thought I'm an idiot because it's a video which is like 2 minutes long and I already screwed it up. Apparently no, in the comment sections it was mentioned that you're going to need to wear a vampire cloak. Otherwise the altar will not work. So let us make one. It's not that bad. Yeah, we already have pure blood, 5 out of 5. There you go, a vampire cloak. Oh, we had more. Okay, that's fine. So it's basically a cape with 3 armor. Let us try this again. It worked. Yes! Level 15, Vampire. Haha, I have Strength 3, Regeneration 3, Saturation 3, and Warp Ward. Okay, that's something else. What? Why? Oh, that was because of you. No. I want that. I don't know why I had those buffs, but apparently it doesn't work anymore. Okay, that is fine. Anyway guys, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.